Welcome back. We're outside. It's an exciting day. It's the first day in the garden where we get to plant things out. So I'm going to talk about 7 different things that we can plant, and let's plant them. So starting over here, we already went through, got all the weeds out of the garden, and already got everything ready to go. This year, I'm not buying any compost from the store. I'm just using the compost that we have at our house, and so I'm hoping that works out. I will go through and fertilize everything, but let's get planting. Starting with the onions. I have some volunteer onions over here already, so I'm gonna let those stay there. And then I have a few different varieties. I've got 2023 onion, which is just any onion that I saved from 2023. I think I'm going to just sprinkle these kind of in this area where all of the other ones came up on their own. And then I also have a Texas grano, I don't know how to say that, and a yellow sweet Spanish onion. Onions are hit or miss for me. I did have one huge onion one year, and that was about it. So I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just going to sprinkle these and then kind of cover them lightly. Hi, Milo. And then I think I'm going to do one of the... We have a neighbor who's making something fun, it sounds like. I'm going to put one variety in the back, the sweet Spanish onion, and then the Texas grano in the front. So let's just make a few lines. Cover them. Not being too picky or too precise. I find that the things that work the best are actually the ones that I don't plant and just grow on their own. Okay. And just like that, our first thing of the season is planted. I am going to plant some carrots next. I have Imperator carrots, and then I have 2022's carrots. We're gonna do that same thing where we just sprinkle the carrot seeds that I saved. Hopefully we don't have carrots and onions mixed together. And then I'll be a little bit more planned out for the Imperator carrots. Peas are next, and I realized that I only have peas that I've saved myself, so hopefully that works out well for us. I am going to put a few rows in here, and the plan is just put these every so often. I've done the fancy measuring in the past, and I find that it doesn't ever work out so well for me. So this year we're kind of just going with the flow. It's more fun this way anyways. And I'm planting them pretty closely together because I don't know how many of them will actually become plants. And these are all early peas. I don't really want peas. Do I have the cats with me? Yeah. I don't really want peas where I have to shell them. Can't remember how far I went over with the carrots. Okay, I had to alter my plan a little bit because I didn't have all of the crops that I wanted to plant. So I'm going to try Brussels sprouts right in the middle here. I've tried these before and I didn't really have any luck, so maybe this time we will. Okay, I know that's way too many seeds, but I figure, ooh, they kind of spilled there. I figure they won't all grow, so then we'll just thin. And then I don't know if these asparagus are gonna come back. I do want to make sure that we have asparagus, so I'm going to plant a few more all around this area and just cover them in. And then just a little bit of lettuce. I wanted to do spinach, but I'm out of spinach. So I'm just gonna use this little area for some lettuce. I just pulled these weeds yesterday, can you believe that? Okay, lettuce seeds. And this is a volunteer strawberry plant. That's kind of cool. Okay, next up is cilantro, and I'm putting the cilantro here because I'm thinking as the sun goes down, it'll kind of be covered out by the potatoes, which are the last thing I'm going to do. I saved the best for last. Is there something else I want to put in here? Yeah, I did want to put, well, there's not very many left. I did want to put some celery over here, but I don't have any celery. A lot of my seeds are really old too, which is why I wanted to just use them up. So now, let's do the fun part, all of these potatoes. Okay, I think I have 16. I need to figure out where exactly I'm going to put them all. Yeah, I think I should go grab one more potato. One more potato, and I think that's good. I might spread them out a little bit just because this side is where we have our cilantro. Okay, let's dig them in. I think I'm going to try to dig them down as deep as I can. I know a lot of times people keep adding and adding to the soil for potatoes, but these are the areas that I have. So you work with what you've got, and I've always had good luck with potatoes. Now this is a lot more potatoes than I've ever tried to grow before, so we might have a huge year for potatoes. What I do though is I do come in and recover these as I start to see them pop up. I don't want potatoes to be showing. But I did choose this bed because I knew that this side of the bed had quite a bit more dirt just because of the way that the beds are laid out. And just like that, it looks exactly the same as it did when we started, but now it's all planted out. Okay, I would love to know, what are you planting out this year? Have you planted yet? Or when do you plan on planting? I can't plant the warm weather crops till after Mother's Day, but for now, we are set with our cold weather crops. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'd love to see you. If you're interested in seeing last year's garden videos, I'll pop them here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.